everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs have every intention of walking out of today's game with win number 4 on the season. It's the Raiders going up against the Chiefs. With that, let's get you out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. They've got the call of this Week 9 matchup.
All right, Larry, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Tonight, we start Week 9 with a prime-time matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. They'll come out in the pistol.
Let's go! Green, 39!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here slow to get up. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. And they'll run it here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. This is the offense we're going to see coming up in this one, and Travis Kelce will be key.
What a tremendous weapon he is, especially in the red zone. Knows how to find the end zone when running his routes.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some.
No, check, Patriot!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go. Offense faces a third and medium with 6 yards left.
Watch him now, Barney!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got Curse. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. They were ready for what the defense was showing. They had prepared for that look, recognized it, went straight to the air, got the first. Well done.
Love the recognition because you can prepare for everything. You can watch the tape and put together your game plan, but you still have to understand what they're doing in terms of what they're showing and be able to adjust accordingly, and they did exactly that.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19. Gun.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Ten yards still left on 2nd down.
All right, here we go. Blue landed.
They'll look to throw here. Buying time to his left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. Now this now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. So the D-line's going to spread out.
Set. Blue landed. Gun. Detroit.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game. They come out here in the eye.
Flex round. Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And incomplete to open things up. Oh, Amari Cooper couldn't pull it in there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And the offense on the field for the first time today, and they were high-powered a week ago.
And they're beginning to believe that they've established a groove. They expect those type of performances each and every week. Running it, throwing it, they're precise.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 2nd down, a little more productive than 1st. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. And an extra DB here for the Chiefs on 3rd down.
Pass situation.
Now back to throw. This is Bell on the dump off. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
All week long as a defense, you game plan to stop this guy as a runner. And then when they start sneaking him out of the backfield and throwing it to him, that totally disrupts what you plan to do in the game.
He'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless 1st quarter. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. The offensive line and its ability to open holes in this defensive front, something they were confident they could create in this game. Got the job done there, picked up the first.
And something they wanted to do. Have we ever met offensive linemen that don't want to fire out and hit people? I mean, they love the running game. Guys want to do that. And when you emphasize it, practice it, and work on it, that gives you an opportunity during the game.
Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Here we go. Brand 38.
They'll set up a throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Shift together here from the D-line.
Let's go.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Come on, let's go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. A couple of cheats there to bring him down. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. They'll drop the throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time. And it's 4th down. On now is the field goal team here as the Raiders will try for 3. And Parkey's kick is good. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So after slogging through a scoreless first quarter, we have action on the scoreboard. A field goal makes it 3-0.
Well, with these two offenses, we weren't going to stay 0-0 forever, were we? I'm not sure that this opens the floodgates, but I doubt that's the last scoring we're going to see.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of the team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to a stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? And 3 full yards here for the offense to get on 3rd down.
Now let's go. 3-19. Leopard. Gun. All right, here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
looking to throw. He's got Curse. 5 yards on the pickup, and on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. The hitch route works. It's something you see quite a bit on 3rd and 4th down in these situations, and they got it to go for them.
And what you're counting on is a couple of things. One, you want the guy catching that route to make people miss right away, almost like a punt returner. And 2, you're expecting to pick up some blocks once he gets to the 2nd level, able to get downfield. And on that play, everything came together.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Kelsey out in the slot right.
Now let's go. Boom, land it.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Give him 3 on the play, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Third down now following the completed pass. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Shakes off the sand, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Khalil Mack in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. So on 4th down, here's Brad Nortman on to punt it away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And he did get it back, I do think. Yes, so no turnover on the punt, and it'll be a 1st down. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Fresh set of downs here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. They'll come up now in the Wildcat package.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Textbook defense. Nowhere to go for the runner. They get there. They make the tackle. Play over.
And they've got an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd and 13. And that play will go nowhere. losing yardage back near midfield. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And some changes here as the D-line separates some.
No, check, Patriot!
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Their dangerous wide receiver in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders add on to their lead. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They go back to the air here after the INT. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered. He was able to get a hand in and knock it away.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Going to give this time to the tailback. Room here to run. And he'll cut it out to the sideline. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. The second half starts with a carry by Bell. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Second down following the run. They come out here in the eye. Again, it's Bell. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Seven yards remain now on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He completes it to Bryant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now a first down following that long gain. The give is to Bell. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8. They'll come out in the pistol. He'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And Owen coughed it up. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. Now a handoff here to his running back. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. And they're going to speed things up here.
Detroit!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Complete outright to Kurz. A gain of 6 there on first. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
All right, now, look at 56. Let's go. Look at over. Watch it now, Leopard.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
All right, now, look at 56. Watch it now, boy. Green, 39. Back 99, Philly. Here we go now. The 3-19.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Back 99, Philly. Here we go now. 3-19. Leopard. Detroit. Gun.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, trying to atone for it here on this drive. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he's got this one just across midfield to the 49. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And the offense still has a couple plays to go to pick up the first on 2nd down and 3.
Let's go.
They'll set up to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's brought down. 12 yards there as they move the chains. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. One receiver to the left is Cooper. Now back to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
They'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Third and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on 1st down. They go play action here on 1st down. This will be caught at the 2. And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. In the red zone this time. Shift together here from the D-line.
Here we go, Ohio.
1st and goal from the 1 as they look. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Le'Veon Bell hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Now Parkey for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Going right side here, and that's complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Watching that, Barney. Watching that, Barney. Barney. Now let's go. Detroit. Detroit. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. One receiver left, 3 to the right.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Good. Leopard. Leopard.
Halfback sent in motion.
Over.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete.
Very difficult night for the guys on offense. They've got to be looking at each other in the huddle and on the sidelines. How are we going to find some open space to complete a pass and find open room to run? This defense all night long has squeezed down the passing lanes, made plays on the football. It's really been a thing of beauty for them. He's got to figure all day long prepping for the game. They had to have talked about it again and again. Squeeze passing lanes and we'll be in great shape.
Yard return there after a punt of 47. And the offense will come back onto the field with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Second down following the incompletion.
Let's go. Flex round. Flex round.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3-and-out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal. So they're operating in the red zone. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together.
Detroit! Detroit! Watch it now. Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Another pistol look here. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. And quickly, they get to the line.
Here we go. No. Check. Patriot. Detroit. Detroit.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
So they were stopped trying to run the ball on first down. Now they take a sack on second down. The offensive coordinator's got to find a way to flip the script on the defensive coordinator because right now the defense has the advantage.
Black 99 Philly, here we go. No. Check. Over. All right, now, lucky 56.
On play action, they'll throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And that sack brings up 4th and goal, a loss of 7. Big play.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal. Now brings up a decision on 4th down.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Black 99 Philly, here we go. Black 99 Philly, here we go. No. Check. Patriot.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And it is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Raider D, they get the football back. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone. So there's got to be a little bit of frustration because they haven't moved the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, but we got to go for it because we don't know if we're going to get back here again. We don't know how many opportunities because they've been sputtering a little bit.
Absolutely. At this stage in the second half, to get there and not get it for the first time, tough. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Let's go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to air one out, and he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down. So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it go again. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Here's Marquette King now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. And now here comes Kansas City. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. So the D-line's going to spread out. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to let it fly. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for KC. And even 70 yards. And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal. One receiver left, 3 to the right.
Leopard! Leopard! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
No. Check. Patriot. All right, now, lucky 56.
They motion the running back out left. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Their big-bodied receiver. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So out come the Raiders. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Here we go! Ohio!
They'll try and run with their fullback. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Probably a bit of a surprise call there on 1st down, but how about a tone setter for the drive? Picking up nice yardage with the big man setting the tone physically.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to rifle one deep and intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Adrian Amos with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Steps away to his left. And some space here. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Kelsey out in the slot right.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19. Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. To the right side, it's Kelsey. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Over. Here we go now. 3-19. Over.
Shift together here from the D-line.
Gun. Leopard. Watch it now, Barney.
Back to throw now on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Watch it now, Barney.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And this will likely be the last play and wrap things up.
Detroit! Watch it now, Barney! Detroit!
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is, because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with 1 in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
So for the Raiders, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Kansas.